Good afternoon, everyone. This is Reverend Dr. Cynthia Red of GreatPeachers.org. I have a request for you all not to shop at Jewel Osco in Bourbonnais, Illinois. I watched them mistreat a 75-year-old Caucasian white woman on today after I watched her suffer an injury. She slipped and head directly into the cart of jewels, bleeding, bleeding from here to here, and her knee. The manager, whenever he showed up, he started moving things around, trying to stage the accident. I said on the phone to 911. I also am going to file a complaint on Jules because of the mistreatment toward her. They actually was trying to get her to leave the store, just leave. And I was like, no, don't get up, because she was dazed and she wasn't coherent. And she didn't give me her correct name the first time, which let me know that she was really out of it. And blood was coming down her head and everything. I didn't touch her. One gentleman reached out to help her with his coat. And then it took some toilet paper, tissue roll, pressing it on her head. Then she began to hold herself. But she was still out of it. So what I decided to do was stand there until the ambulance came. Now I'm thinking once they put her in the ambulance, or began to put her in the ambulance, they're going to pull off right away with her and start treating her and taking her to the hospital, because the cut was pretty big and it was bleeding pretty bad, and her knee, blood everywhere on her stuff. But as I went down to pick up my restaurant food, the Chinese restaurant, I noticed the ambulance was still there. I'm like, why would you still be here? And you should pull out, treat her. But on the 911 call, I let the dispatcher know that they were moving things around and was doing stuff. And you don't want to file a complaint on Joyce, because I feel that you gotta take some care in people. The manager admitted to me that it wasn't the first time that people were falling up there. It wasn't the first time. He said people always fall. There's been many of those. He said to me, there's been many of those. So I was like, huh? Many, you know. So long story short is, uh, they didn't seal that interest off, because I said, why didn't you post this interest? I was pointing at the interest as he could have sealed it off, stop the people from coming in. And um, he didn't do that. He didn't call the ambulance. I had to call. Um, when I told the lady came out, I told her someone called the police. And then he told her to go back into the store. It was, she said she was called police, so go back into the store. So I communicated with him the whole time. But he was just too busy, trying to get people to shop. He wasn't concerned about her. He wasn't really doing a lot of talking to her. And he was like, I just got up there. I understand what he's saying, that it shocked him, you know. But he wasn't shocked and surprised about the fact the falls have happened more than once. The lady in Jewel, she came out with a little yellow pack, and she told the guy that works the carts to move the rugs around. And I was standing on the rug that she fell on. So the how it happened was, her I was coming in the store. She went in before I did. She went to where I one cart, she couldn't pull it out. I stepped back and let her finish making her choice. So when she decided to go into the far left, because it was one, two, three, no, one, two, three big carts, then a little small one. I was looking at the little small one for myself. I didn't want to get much. And when I saw her fall, her head went directly into the cart. Her neck snapped back, you know, and she rolled. So when she came back up, I asked her, she, trying to see. So she was trying to get up, so I told her to be still. And I went on. I said, stay right there, let me get some help, let me get some help. So I called out to the produce guy. Because technically it was just I, her, and a produce man at first. He came, but he said, I'm get some help too. So I kept her down. These people went and got a chair, orange chair, trying to make this woman get up and sit in a chair. The first name she gave me was Gloria. Her name came out, last name came out. But when she was the ambulance, I said she gave me a different name. That let me know that she was really like. And by her being 75, I was like, this can't leave. I got to leave her in the hands of ambulance. But then after another Black American woman let me know, you know what? She showed me this, and pointed to her, and let me know they're not gonna listen to you because you're black. But when I did let her know I'm filing a complaint to him, but those shop at that jewel, um, they need to be taught a lesson on how to treat people correctly. Sean needs to be taught a lesson. He does. Him and that lady, heavy set white woman with glasses, and John, they need to be taught a lesson on how to treat people when they're injured in the store. You know, they're so busy covering up the accident, they didn't care anything about the lady, and just wanted more customers to come in when customers could use the other store, other door. He looked us and said, stop, block this door, stop this door. He looked at him, ain't no wrong with the door. I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm saying that, you know, a couple of white people looking at me on the phone like, you. I was like, do not. She failed. She hurt herself. You know, so bonus is still racist. You know, regardless of how you try to help people or be there, it's still racist. I've been here since 2017. It's still racist. I got some stories I can tell you. It's racist. But that jewel, I urge you all, don't stop there at that one. Go to another one. John needs to be taught a lesson.